Welcome to the Workamper Show, a podcast devoted to helping you discover how to finance your RV travel dreams. I'm Steve Anderson, the president of Workamper News. Each one of our episodes will either introduce you to people who are already living the RV lifestyle or to opportunities to work short-term jobs. You'll also learn how to hit the road the right way and make the most of every opportunity. Now let's turn over today's show to your host, Greg Gerber.
Thanks, Steve. Today we're going to speak with another experienced couple who has been full-time RVing and work camping for almost 4 years. Today's episode is sponsored by The Dreamer's Journey, a new online course and community produced by Workamper News. Life is way too short to keep your dreams on hold, so don't be held back by fear, because you were designed for more. Get started in the RV lifestyle the right way with this comprehensive guide. For a monthly subscription fee, people can participate in 2 online webinars every week to learn things like what type of RV to buy, goal setting, how to budget for the adventure, developing a positive mindset, where to call home, and how to find a job or start a mobile business. All online events will be recorded for watching anytime. Subscribers can also join an open question and answer session each month. For more information, visit www.rvdreamersjourney.com. Chris and Barbara Kay are from the sunny state of Florida. They've been married for 36 years and raised 3 children. For their effort, they were rewarded with 7 grandchildren. They started to imagine becoming full-time RVers while taking a cruise to Alaska. They had a great experience, but decided they just didn't have enough time to see and do everything the state had to offer. Chris and Barbara were really motivated to hit the road after the death of a close friend who was just about to retire and start pursuing his own travel dream when he passed away. The couple knew they weren't getting any younger, nor did they want to live with the regret of having missed out on traveling while they were physically able to appreciate the adventure. The Kays have enjoyed a tremendous variety of work camping experiences so far. They worked at baseball spring training, helped harvest sugar beets, served wine to guests at Prairie Berry, shipped boxes at Amazon, and catered to tourists visiting Yellowstone National Park. They even worked at a rodeo in Texas. The COVID situation altered their summer plans, but they managed to make the best of it by arriving early in West Yellowstone and finding a second job in the local community. So they work at a grocery store as well as an IMAX theater, and they'll describe how that's working out for them. To keep in touch with their friends and families, Chris and Barbara started recording YouTube videos of their adventures. Then they discovered that other people started following them, 565 people so far. They produced more than 150 videos that offer RVing and work camping tips, describe things to do, and explain how people can finance their travel dreams. The Kays recently purchased electric bikes, and they'll talk about the difference that has made in their RVing experience. To tell us more about their adventure, please welcome Chris and Barbara Kay to the show. Thanks for joining us today, Chris and Barbara. I really appreciate the time. Tell us a little bit about yourself and how long you've been RVing.
Well, we've been married for 36 years. We just celebrated that. And we have 3 kids we're very proud of and 7 grandchildren. We've been RVing now for just 4 years. The first year we stayed in our RV in our hometown and finished our regular job, saved some money, and then we hit the road about 3 years ago.
Okay. And where are you from originally?
We're originally from Florida. That's where we spent most of our lives and raised our children.
Super. Most people actually get RVs to come to Florida, but you guys got an RV to escape Florida.
Exactly.
We sure did. We didn't want to be in Florida anymore. We got tired of the heat and humidity, and we wanted to see our country.
Yes, indeed. There's plenty to see out here, and it's a good time of year to be away from Florida. We're recording this in September, which is still hurricane season, and tropical storms forming off the coast as we speak, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, we've been through enough of those.
Yeah, that was a big prompter for us too. We got hit quite a few times. 1 year, 2004, I believe, we got hit with 3 hurricanes right in a row and went for a good couple months without any power.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be a great motivator to get into an RV and get out of town.
Definitely.
What attracted you to the RVing and work camping lifestyle?
Well, again, just we wanted to see the country. Actually, it all began. We went to Alaska on one of those a sea cruise, and while we were there, it wasn't enough time. We wanted to spend more time there, and when we got back home, we thought, "Gosh, there's so much we want to see." And we lost a really good friend, and he was just about to retire, and he wanted to travel. And we decided we weren't going to wait any longer. We were just going to go ahead and jump into it. And that's what we did.
And work camping gave us a way to do that before retirement.
Absolutely. So what did you do before you retired or before you hit the road?
I was an activities director for an assisted living facility.
Yeah, and the last job I had was working for a pest control company for 5 years. But before that, I worked for Schwann's Home Service for about 20 years.
Oh, well, that's very good. Very good. So what do you like most about the experiences that you've had so far?
The people we meet, the places that we get to go, experiencing different work camping jobs.
Yeah, I mean, we've done things that we never would have done before. I mean, even in the job end of it. But I mean, we get to see some amazing areas of the country. And like Barbara said, we meet some amazing people. We've created some great friendships we never would have done before.
What are some of your favorite places to visit so far?
Wow.
This is pretty nice.
Yeah, we love it where we are right now.
We're
and
in West Yellowstone, Montana.
We loved the Hill City, South Dakota. That was one of our favorite areas.
Yeah.
Michigan was absolutely beautiful.
What part of Michigan, upper or lower?
Upper.
We were in Mackinac City, right there at the Mackinac Bridge.
Oh, beautiful area. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Driven through it several times. It's always rained. As soon as I cross that bridge, the rain starts.
Maybe you go there the same time of year, every time you go. Huh?
That could very well be. So super. So Michigan and South Dakota, and you said you're in Wyoming now, or Montana,
No,
right?
Montana.
Yeah.
Right.
West Yellowstone. Very good.
Yeah.
That's a busy park in the summer.
Oh yeah, it sure is.
Yeah, it's just now starting to wind down a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, matter of fact, we take a little break from going in the park. There's so much to do outside of the park too, but we take a little break from going in the park because there was just so many people in there.
Right. But I've heard there's a lot of thermal activity up there this year for some reason.
Yeah, I actually had a friend here recently text me, "Oh my gosh, are you guys okay? I see all these earthquakes happening around you." I said, "We didn't even know they were happening." And we're like a mile outside the entrance.
Right.
There's a lot of geysers that are going off that haven't gone off in years.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. It makes for a fun time to be in that area.
Oh, definitely.
What kind of jobs have you worked as a work camper?
Well, we worked all different kinds. I mean, our first job was at a campground, a large campground up in Michigan. And then we've worked at Amazon at 2 different locations. We've worked the sugar beet harvest in Montana last year. We've worked spring training this year in Arizona. And that's another great place. Arizona is beautiful. And we've worked the Houston Rodeo.
Prairie Berry Winery.
Prairie Berry Winery is, I don't know how I left that one out. That's probably our favorite job.
That was one of our favorites.
And
I interviewed the folks from Prairie Berry a couple of months ago, and it sounded like it'd be a really fun job to be able to help people just taste and experience the different wines that they sell.
Yeah, it was one of our favorite jobs and one of our favorite areas. And I know that you interviewed Henley's Happy Trails previously, and they're the ones who inspired us to go there. And
actually, they worked the Mackinac Mill Creek Campground too, and we followed them there the next year.
Yeah,
okay.
We kind of followed them for a couple years.
So when you were working at the campground, what were the tasks that you were generally performing?
At the campground?
Wow. Well, for me, the first 2 weeks at that campground was like boot camp. That was our very first work camping job.
Yeah.
And I'd never really done manual labor like that. but it was a good experience for us.
I mean, basically, it's all cleaning up from the winter the first couple of weeks.
Right. And then after
Planting
that,
trees and
yeah. Then after that, I went into the store and Chris did outside.
yeah, I was the weed killer and the site cleaner.
Did they put you to work with your experience as a pest control officer?
Yes, they did.
I can imagine. Super. We've also interviewed the folks from the sugar beet harvest. Is it truly an unbeatable experience?
It's an experience.
It's an.
I mean, there is a lot of good to it. I mean, you do make a lot of money in a short amount of time.
You sure did.
And the work is not backbreaking or anything like that. It's just really cold.
Really cold. It is fall harvest.
Yeah, it's 12 to 13 hours on your feet in the cold, rain, snow. It's just, it wasn't for me.
If you have good weather and you can get it done in a short amount of time, it's probably a lot better.
Yeah.
But we were there for 6 weeks last year.
Okay. That's a long time to be in that. I mean, usually they told me that many of the times they're all wrapped up in a month at the most, unless the weather is cooperative, and then they have to extend it even further. So it sounds like that might have been the case when you were working.
That's true.
I believe, yeah, it was an off year. It was just a bad year for the sugar beets.
Mm-hmm.
I would do it again, but Barbara probably wouldn't.
And I'm the boss.
You're the boss. We've also interviewed the folks from Amazon recently about their experience. So what was that like for you to work alongside the robots in the warehouses?
Well, we never got to work in a facility with the robots.
Oh.
Yeah, we worked in Campbellsville the first year, in Chattanooga last year. We were on night shift, so we felt like walking zombies all the time.
Yeah, and I think the night shift is what kind of turned us off of going back to Amazon.
It's not that we say that we would never go back, because I mean, they do offer a good pay and good benefit. But we like dealing with people too. And so actually this year we're going to, in springtime, we're going to be going to Bowling Travel Center, and that's more
so we can interact
with
people better. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Right. Some people like that, working alone in a warehouse kind of thing. They prefer that than the always being on stage in front of customers and things like that. But I think I'm with you. I'd probably prefer being around people as well.
Yeah. It's just, the day goes by faster when you're actually talking with people and interacting. When you're just walking around with your own thoughts, it sometimes is not a good thing, especially in the night shift.
So in your current position, what are you doing?
Well, actually, we have two jobs. When we got here in May, Glenn, the manager at the IMAX Theater, told us that they probably weren't going to be open until June 1st, but he let us come a month early when we were originally scheduled and stay there anyway. But we needed a job, so we found a job at the local grocery store here. Oh. And we've been working there, and we kept working there.
Well, okay, so when they gave us a job when we needed a job, and they were so short-handed. When we started our IMAX theater job, we felt like we couldn't leave the grocery store because they really needed us there. Mm-hmm. So we continued to work both jobs. So we're just coming off a long week. It's tough on those days that we work both jobs. We work morning shift at the store, night shift at the IMAX theater, but we're going to keep doing it until October 24th.
Okay. Yeah. And Barbara at the grocery store,
I work in the deli.
Yeah, and I work stocking the dairy and frozen foods. And at the IMAX, Barbara works in the gift shop and concessions, and I work usher and concessions.
So when you say night shift, you really mean evening?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We start at 3:00 and we work until the movie's done 10:30.
Well, that's a long day then. Wow.
Yeah, because we start at 6 a.m. at the grocery store.
I can imagine. So that sounds... Go ahead.
Yeah.
The nice thing about it is they work together on our schedule. So we can work both places, and we have 2 days off in a row where we can go out and explore the park and the area around West Yellowstone.
Yeah, both places have been very, very good to us.
Well, that's nice. So they coordinated days off so that you really do have 2 full days off to go out and do something or sleep.
Exactly. They worked on our hours together. They worked on our days off together. So as we said, they've been very good to us, and we're not complaining. We're very grateful.
Mm-hmm. Have you faced any challenges on the road?
Yeah, we've had
Well,
COVID was our first real big challenge.
well, the biggest challenge is doing this and knowing our kids and grandkids are back at home and we don't get to see them as much as we would like.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
then, we've, like Barbara said, we've been pretty fortunate, and our biggest challenge on the road has been, like I said, the COVID, when we lost our job at spring training because they closed that down, and our job here didn't open up for a month later.
So I
Wow.
guess we're very fortunate because we've really not met very many challenges.
Yeah, I mean, we've had the leaks
Yeah,
and
little
stuff like
stuff.
that, but I mean, that's nothing.
So the spring training closed down, which meant, and that I'm in Arizona in the Phoenix area, and it was a big deal here to lose all of those people and all of those games and all that income and things like that. So
Right.
what did you do then once they told you that, sorry, we can't open?
Well, they were really good to us too. They kept us on for what, a week and a half, right?
Yeah, a week and a half after, just to clean up and everything and to close everything down, which
Yeah.
which
I mean,
that's
out of
pretty
all
awesome.
the employees that they had, they allowed the 2 of us to stay and work and close everything down with them.
Yeah.
So we felt very blessed that they let us do that. And then when we left there, that's when we started our boondocking venture, because we're not set up for boondocking really. We have 2 batteries and we have 1 solar suitcase. But
And we have a generator.
and a generator. But as I said, we did that for 6 weeks, and we would not trade that for the world. That was our favorite. We just had the best time, didn't we?
Oh yeah, definitely. And we got to, I mean, we hadn't boondocked except for maybe a night or two. You can't even really call it boondocking, just
Yeah, we just stayed the
overnighting.
night. Yeah.
But yeah, we did it for 6 weeks straight, and it was pretty cool experience. And
We got
now
to-
we know we're pretty confident we can go and boondock anywhere.
What kind of RV do you have?
We have a fifth wheel. I have a 2017. 2017.
It's 33 foot long, so it's on the shorter side. And I mean, we wouldn't trade this either.
Yeah.
So you lost your job in spring training, which was in Arizona, and it's okay to be living outdoors in Arizona in early part of the year, right?
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
But what did so you had to boondock on your own. I mean, did you just find a lot of Walmart parking lots, or did you find some government land where you could park?
Most of it was all on BLM and forest service roads. And that's what made it so great. I mean, we were in Page, Arizona.
That was one of our favorite spots.
Yeah, Page, Arizona was one of our favorite spots. And outside the Grand Canyon,
Yeah.
we managed to get there. They had a lot of stuff closed, but they hadn't closed the park yet when we were there. Shortly after we left, they did close the park.
But we found a sweet spot right outside the south entrance.
Yeah.
And we were there for what, a week?
Yep.
And nobody was around. And it was an amazing area, beautiful.
And all up through Utah. And in Flaming Gorge, there was a really awesome spot in Flaming Gorge that we Jug Hollow was called.
And we have all these places on our YouTube channel, all of our boondocking spots, and we share all this experience there.
Oh, that's neat. So that you took videos of your experiences and the places you were at. So you're making that available for other people to tap into and learn from you. That's neat. What's your
Definitely. We actually started our YouTube channel when we first started out, so our kids and our grandkids could follow us. And as we were making the videos, we realized other people were watching them and, started asking us questions, about full timing and how we did it and
We're camping.
and work camping and how much money we had to save to be able to do this and how much money we're able to make. So it was kind of nice knowing that we are helping other people, as Henley's Happy Trails had helped us when we first started out.
Mm-hmm. Where can people find your YouTube channel?
We're at Midlife Journey is the name of our channel.
Okay. So they just go to youtube.com and search for Midlife Journey, and it'll take you right there. Take them right
That's
there,
correct.
and they can. How many videos do you have up?
We have, I just looked at it this morning, 146.
Wow. You guys were productive.
We try to do one every week so that we're pretty consistent.
Yeah, we're kind of behind right now because we've been working so much.
Yeah.
But I mean, we still do one every week, but it's from when we first got here is the videos that we're putting out right
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're trying to catch up.
now.
And so what are the videos about? Are they just the experiences that you have, or are you sharing tips with people too?
We're talking about our experiences. We're talking about our boondocking spots, our work camping jobs. Like Barbara said, how much money we can make, how much our budgeting, some of the equipment we use, and about our RV. So there's a good variety there about our hiking trips or biking.
Yeah, we just recently bought e-bikes so we can maybe travel a little bit further when we're out. And so that seems to be something that people are interested in as well.
I'm interested in that. What kind of e-bike did you decide on?
We bought electric bikes.
Yeah, electric XP.
Okay. Very good. And what kind of range do you get with those?
You should be able to go, well, I mean, we've gone at least 20 miles and we've just had them a few weeks now, but they say you can go 20 to 40 miles depending on how much you pedal and how much you use the assist on it.
Mm-hmm. That's neat.
But we pedal a lot. We pedal the whole time pretty much.
Yeah, because we want the exercise.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You mentioned budgeting as one of the videos that you had done. And I know that's often a thing that people are worried about when they're thinking of jumping into the full-time RVing lifestyle and doing work camping and things like that. It is possible, I would think, that you can make it work. Have you determined what a minimum income you would really need to have in order to do RVing well?
I mean, it's different for everybody. It depends on what you need. I mean, we've seen people do it for $1,000, $1,500 a month. I mean, we like to make it about $3,000 a month. That's what our budget is, but it's different. Some other people might need more than that. But I mean, you can do it on pretty cheap, especially if you're boondocking and that type of thing.
Right. Especially if you pick the right jobs too, where they'll pay for your RV site and pay you for every hour worked. That's typically what we look for in jobs. And you have to learn you can't go out to eat a lot. You know, maybe we don't buy as many clothes as we used to. I mean, we really just try to watch what we spend.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, we did splurge on the e-bikes.
Yes.
What are the types of perks that you have enjoyed at some of these work camping jobs?
Wow. Well, in South Dakota, I know Henley's Happiest Trails went over this as well, but we had that VIP card and we got to see so many things that we wouldn't have gotten to see had we not been able to do it for free.
Right.
We went on a tour that was just amazing. But anyway, they give you these VIP cards and we can really see a lot of stuff and experience a lot of things for free or discounted.
Matter of fact, that's one of the questions we ask when we're interviewed is, do you have any kind of perks like that? Mackinac had some free or discounted things when we worked there, as well as Prairie Berry. And then at the West Yellowstone too, they had some stuff, a few things that we could have took advantage of, but with COVID, it kind of nixed all that.
And by a VIP card, you're talking about something that like the community, like the Chamber of Commerce or all of the businesses get together and they say, okay, we will offer your work campers a free trip on our zip line if you will offer our work campers something else. Is that right?
That's correct.
Exactly.
And, it's to promote their businesses. I mean, we're dealing with the public every day, and people are always asking us, hey, where do you like to go to eat? What's there to do around here? So that gives us, if we experience, we have more to talk about.
That's a very good point because you are ambassadors for people who
Exactly.
are not new to, or, don't know anything about the area. And even though you know a little bit more, you still know more than they do, and you can refer them to different places. That's neat.
Right.
Yeah. And you said most of the places that you've worked have given you a free RV site?
Yes, that's correct. When we worked at the Houston Rodeo and at the spring training, they did not. But those are areas and things we wanted to do. So, and they paid us a little bit more money so we could afford to pay for our site.
Well,
at
and they
that
were
time.
shorter stints. The jobs were a little bit shorter.
Right.
Right. The spring training is only about 6 weeks a year, if I'm not
Right.
mistaken.
Right.
Right. Like a place like Yellowstone, we wouldn't pay for our site here because we've been here for 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
And that would be too long. That would cost us more money than it would be worth.
That's a huge benefit then in that area, because the RV sites tend to be a little pricey in the summer.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And you said all of
If you can even find one.
Yeah, right, exactly. You said that all of the jobs you've had have been paid. Are these like minimum wage jobs?
Some are minimum wage. I mean, we make a lot more than that here.
Yeah. Actually,
but it's not. But you're not going to get rich on it.
Well, no, but
No.
it pays our bills and it gives us a little bit extra so we can keep putting money away.
And buy bikes.
And buy bikes.
Right.
Sure. So when your current position ends, what are you planning to do next?
Well, we're going to take our time and go see family. We, with the COVID again, we planned on going to the Bowling Travel Center, but they didn't have a spot for us this fall. They do have one in the spring for us, but we're going to be going to Alabama, North Carolina, and Florida to see family. And then we're going to be coming back to New Mexico to work for Bowling Travel Centers. I know you interviewed Johnny and Tracy with RV SWAT, and they work there as well.
Mhm.
And then we're going to be going after that in the summer. We already have our job lined up for summer. We're going to be in Washington State at the base of Mount St. Helens working in a cafe.
Oh, nice. That's a beautiful area as well.
Area we've never been to before. So
when
that's what we try to do. We try to find a job in an area we've never been. I know some people like to go back to the same jobs year after year, but we want to see the country. So how we select our jobs.
Now, when you're working for Bolin, are you going to be working in like one of their convenience stores or in one of the restaurants?
Yeah, one of their travel center, gift shop, convenience store type atmosphere.
I think they also operate a number of Dairy Queens, if I'm not mistaken. That would be
Yes, they do.
dangerous for me.
Yeah.
Well, even at the IMAX theater, they have an ice cream machine there and popcorn machine. So we
It's
got
dangerous for us.
Yeah.
Right. So are there any other places that you would really like to go in your travels in the years ahead?
Oh, we've got a big long list. I mean,
But I think one of our big ones we want to do eventually is Alaska.
right.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, we want to spend more time up there. We didn't get our 2 weeks was not enough up there.
I was up there for 1 week, and that was certainly not enough. It was an incredible place to be. I mean, it's a Kodak moment around every corner.
Yeah,
Sure.
definitely.
Yeah, we just that really inspired us a lot.
Mm-hmm. Super. Is there any advice that you would give to people who are considering becoming a work camper?
Well, I mean, if you're waiting to go full-time RVing because of you're worried about income, don't worry about that because you can find a job anywhere. It's so easy.
If you're willing to look, you can find a job.
I mean, joining programs like Workamper News and getting on the Facebook groups and that kind of stuff. I mean, and also networking with other people. I mean, it's so easy to find a job, and you can be pretty selective on where you want to go, what you want to do, and what income you need to make. But at the same time, you have to be honest with yourself. I mean, we see it all the time that people leave jobs because they say it wasn't what they expected. Well, if it's a physical type of job and you're not able to do a physical job like that, don't take it because you think you might be able to do it, because then you're only make a hardship on the business owner that hired you, as well as the other work campers that got to pull the other slack,
Right. Yeah. Pull up. Yeah. They think they're only hurting the company if they leave early, when in fact everybody else has to step up and fill that gap. That's right.
Exactly.
Right. So just be honest with yourself. Know that you can do that job, and be flexible, because they might ask you to do something that's out of the ordinary, just as being part of the team.
Yeah.
And you're only there for a short time. Anybody can do anything for a short amount of time.
That's right. Absolutely. How long in advance or far in advance do you plan for your next work camping experience?
We usually try to plan 6 months to a year out. Like I said, we're booked up now till the end of September of next year.
Okay. Very good. And do you find jobs on Workamper News, or where are the other places that you're looking?
Mostly Workamper News, and also the Facebook groups. But a big part of it too is referrals.
Yeah. Our next job in Washington State actually comes from a couple that we worked with in Amazon last year. They're working there this year, and they recommended us, and we called them, and we have the job.
Yeah, and then Tracy and Johnny from RV SWAT told us about the job at Bowling. Of course, we've seen it on Workamper News on numerous times, and we've always thought, what would it be like to work there? Well, in the spring, we stopped by actually one of the Bowlings they were working at, and they talked to us about it. And so we agreed to think about it, and we decided that would be a place we'd like to try.
Which bowling are you going to be working at?
We're going to be at Flying C on I-40 in New Mexico.
And what part of New Mexico? What's it close by?
It's about an hour east of Albuquerque.
Okay. Very good. Very good.
Yep.
Well, I really appreciate you taking time to share your experiences with us. It sounds like you've had a great time and overcome the challenge of COVID very well with that boondocking experience, which just opened up more doors for you.
Exactly.
So, well, thank you again for sharing. I really appreciate it.
Well, thank you. It was our pleasure.
Yeah, thanks for having us on, Greg.
Even though 2020 didn't start out the way they had envisioned, Chris and Barbara Kay made the best of the situation and still managed to enjoy a tremendous summer in one of America's most popular and most scenic areas. Some of the work camping jobs they have held included a special perk, a VIP card that gave them free or low-cost admission to dozens of local attractions. In fact, they've started asking potential employees about the availability of those kind of perks, and that often tips the scale in favor of a particular job. Getting a free campsite or one at a reduced cost makes RVing more affordable, but VIP cards make work camping even more enjoyable. The Kays love RVing and work camping so much that they actually produce videos about their experiences on YouTube, as well as videos designed to help others who are just getting started in the lifestyle. With more than 150 videos already completed, they are still adding at least one episode a week. You can visit their entire library by visiting the Midlife Journey channel at YouTube. You can also connect with them on Facebook. Just look for the Midlife Journey page or visit their website at www.midlifejourney.net. Of all the advice the Kays offered, the piece I really appreciated was the assurance that people can find a work camping job just about anywhere they want to visit as long as they're willing to do the work to find the opportunities. Chris said it's so easy to find a job that you can be selective about where you want to go and what you want to do. Financing RV travel is one of the biggest stumbling blocks for RVers exploring the work camping lifestyle. Fortunately, Workamper News can help connect people to full and part-time jobs ranging from a few weeks to an entire year. Training courses like RV Dreamer's Journey can help newcomers get started the right way, while membership at Workamper News can open doors to thousands of seasonal jobs around the country. Or if you're more entrepreneurial, the new Small Business RVer School can help you start and maintain a successful business. By viewing 26 lessons at your own pace, you can learn strategies for launching and growing a mobile business that you can work anywhere you'd like to travel. You can find out more information by visiting www.smallbizrver.com. This episode is sponsored by the National RV Training Academy in Athens, Texas. The Academy's one-week live training or home study course will teach you everything you need to know to fix about 80% of the problems people experience with their RVs. You can also sign up for additional training to become an RV inspector, campground technician, or to provide mobile RV service. For more information, visit www.nrvta.com. That's all we have for today's show. I'm still weighing a few options for next week's episode, so be sure to tune in for another great show. Thanks for listening to today's episode of The Workamper Show.